Okay, so we've got early access to Alexa Plus in the UK. This could be the biggest upgrade to Alexa for years. Is it hype or is it decent? Let's find out. Now then, my name's Ben and welcome to the channel if you've not been here before. On the channel previously we've checked out many Amazon products, many Alexas, all the different variations, Blink devices too. We're very much in the ecosystem of Amazon and Alexa. And you can see just behind me here, we've got the Amazon Echo Show 21. I've not actually done a video on this specific product because I got a little bit delayed when I actually bought it. It was going in this kind of office area and I've only just installed it just in time for Alexa Plus. Okay, so Alexa Plus has been out in the US for some time now. It's now out in the UK on early access, but I think if you kind of request it, you will get it if you are already a Prime member. So in the video, we're going to do a very quick overview of what it looks like now, if it's any good, what it can do, what it can't do, and just a very, very quick look at it in its early access kind of format. We're going to look at it across a couple of different products. I've got the Echo Show 21, as I mentioned over there. I've got an Echo Show 15 inside the house in the kitchen, which I've done a video on before, and that is a little bit different in terms of what it can and can't do, which we'll cover in a moment. I've also got the Echo Show 8 and the Echo Show 5. So as I mentioned, tons of Amazon products paid into that ecosystem massively over the years. So first of all, let's take a look at it on the Echo Show 21. Obviously, it's a massive screen, really great device, loving this device. Use it in here for kind of watching content, YouTube, Netflix, things like that. It can be a Fire TV, set up as a Fire TV, but this, as you will see at the moment, is the kind of new look, layout and format of Alexa Plus. So I'll bring the camera in a little bit and we'll jump through a couple of the features and what it looks like and how it feels. Okay, before we jump into things, just a couple of other bits before we start. So Alexa Plus is very much the kind of next generation of Alexa, AI-powered kind of chat GPT conversational type approach. So it's a more in-depth, context-aware, conversational AI bot, let's say, chatbot, built into the devices. So Amazon are really well placed. They've got millions of devices out there in the world as well, all the Amazon devices. So they're kind of really well placed to kind of push out their services to existing customers and probably add some more kind of layers on top of that in terms of money. Obviously, it's all about making as much money as possible for these big companies. So I can see them doing that. So at the moment, it's included, if you have Amazon Prime, it's included in that kind of Prime membership. You don't need to get anything else in terms of another membership. You can pay for it just separately. I think that we are waiting for the actual price kind of structure in the UK, but you can just buy it on its own. But for me, being a Prime user, I've got access to it. I requested early access and we've got it. So that's very much what it is, kind of conversational, more context aware. You can add follow-on questions, more of a conversation. The previous version was very much ask a question, get an answer, move on. This is a much more in-depth kind of context aware, as I mentioned, conversational kind of approach. So I will now bring the camera in and we will jump into things straight away on the Echo Show 21. Okay, what I'll do is have a couple of conversations directly with the device, just to show it off, just to kind of show you and give you an idea of exactly what's going on. So I'm going to ask a really open question to start with, so let's do it first, straight away, live. I'll try and not cut any bits out. In terms of the edit, I'll just leave it and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Alexa, what do you know about me?
Based on what I can see, you're Ben and you've got quite the smart home setup. You've got multiple Echo devices throughout your house, including an Echo Show 21 in your office, a Sonos Beam, and various other speakers and smart devices. You're clearly someone who likes to stay connected and make your home work for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ben. Always happy to help out.
Okay, so as you saw there, obviously the basic information is there. So previously on Alexa, if you asked it a question about what it just told me, it will probably give you an answer. That's kind of bringing things together into a bigger conversational answer, which you can add to. So the next thing I'll do is I'll ask the same question again, but I'll then do a follow-on question as well, just to see what happens. Alexa, what do you know about me?
Ben, you've got quite the smart home setup. You've got multiple Echo devices throughout your house, including an Echo Show 21 in your office, a Sonos Beam, and various other speakers and smart devices. You're clearly someone who likes to stay connected and make your home work for you.
Do you know anything about my family?
I don't have any specific information about your family, Ben, but I can tell you're someone who likes to stay connected. You've got quite the network of devices throughout your home.
Are you able to tell me what my favourite products on Amazon are?
I don't have any saved preferences about your favourite Amazon products, Ben. Would you like to tell me about some products you really like?
No, not for now. I think what we'll do, I'm doing a live demo at the moment. So can you tell me what you can do? Alexa Plus, what is new about you?
Brilliant! I'd love to show you what's new with Alexa Plus. I can tell you about what's fresh and exciting or what's most popular with everyone. Which one sounds more interesting to you?
Let's go with popular.
Fantastic choice. Let me show you some of the most popular features. I can help manage tasks for you and your family, set music alarms, provide weather forecasts, and recommend music based on your mood. Which one sounds most interesting to you?
None of those for now. Can you see my calendar?
Let me check. I'm afraid I can't access your Google Calendars at the moment. There seems to be an issue with the connection. To sort this out, you'll need to pop into the Alexa app, head to Calendar Settings, remove the calendars, and then add them back. Once you've done that, I should be able to see your schedule again.
Okay, last thing. Can you tell me what you can see right now?
I don't have any saved information about you right now, Ben. Would you like to share something with me to get us started?
Can you not see through the camera?
I can't see through your camera without you asking me to. I'd need you to specifically request me to show what a camera sees.
Okay, can you see what the camera on this device sees right now?
One quick sec. I can see you're in a room with a desk, computer monitor, books, and a gaming console. There's also a robotic vacuum cleaner on the floor.
Okay, so as you can see there, much more conversational in terms of back and throw, asking it questions. So you can see it doesn't know too much about things it shouldn't, or at least she says she doesn't. Whether she does or not, I don't know. But obviously you can ask her to show the camera, take a picture. She did a quick scan of what's kind of around me in the office space, which she got really accurate in terms of there's a robot vacuum down the floor there. There's a games console, books, an office space basically. So you can see a couple of features straight away just on that really quick demo. Things like the calendar synchronization I will get set up at some point as well. I did have a Google Calendar, my Google Calendar set up so you could check events, see events on it kind of within the kitchen area so people could see what was going on from a family perspective. I probably will reconnect the calendar at some point just to see if what that can do in terms of calendar, but that's quite a basic function anyway. Just wanted to mention as well that on the actual screen, the kind of overview, the kind of layout, sorry, of the actual screen, I think this is exactly kind of what I've wanted anyway from an Echo device. That kind of more sleek, kind of more better layout. We've got the smart home section there, my shopping list down there for you, Alexa Plus. Can scroll to the other screen. We've got some other things as well. So let me just show you now as well. I'm going to edit home, add a widget. So it looks like as well they've basically built a lot more into this as well in terms of different widgets that are available. So you can do Amazon Photos, for example. Let's add that widget on. So I've added the widget. Let's go done. So we've got choose albums. So I'm just going to go recent photos and save. So now we've got some recent photos in there. So if I edit home again, I thought you might be able to resize this, but I don't think you can. So move it up there, for example. So you can move them around the actual screen. You can drag it onto this screen as well and drop my Amazon Photos there. There is an Amazon Photos kind of already on there, which is a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure how you actually make that bit bigger. But there you can see I've got a couple of different albums showing on there. So it's much more interactive, a lot better in terms of using that kind of screen real estate, which is really a shame previously on these Echo Show devices specifically that you couldn't do that. But you can see there, I've got my smart home stuff on there, all the cameras, for example. So let me click on one of the cameras. So we'll go with the garage camera. So that's a Blink garage camera. So we'll click on one of these cameras. Let's go to the bar camera. So it's saying ring, so I don't think that's working properly. But yeah, you can see anyway, we've got all different light controls, the different plug switches, etc. kind of built into this single screen. So a lot better in terms of the UI, the customization, the kind of layout, much better, much sleeker. So what we'll do now, let me just get a little bit of footage just to show you this device, the Echo Show 8, we just got over there, got the Echo Show 15 inside, and the Echo Show 5. One thing just to mention around the Echo Show and 15 and the 21, I think, is you have to have them in landscape mode. So the one in the kitchen I've currently got in portrait mode, and it wouldn't go into the new mode unless I turned it to landscape. So I turned it to landscape and it worked, turned it back to portrait and it drops into the old version. So you have to have the Echo Shows in landscape mode for them to work. Whether that changes in the future, I'm not so sure, but it's one thing just to bear in mind, because ours in the kitchen, we can't really change it to landscape mode just to where it is on a specific wall. It doesn't really look right in the landscape mode. So I'll show you some footage now and then we'll do a quick summary at the end. Okay, just to summarise now on a really early look at some of the features on Alexa Plus, really good in terms of the UI built into the Echo Show devices, for example, context-aware, conversational kind of format of the actual AI chatbot functionality as well, really good, much improved on the actual original one, so that's a real bonus so far. I have noticed that sometimes it can be a little bit slow, maybe a little bit slow in terms of response, loading, whether that's because there's lots of people trying it out on the kind of, because it's early access, I'm not so sure. And when I say it's slow, that's just compared to other chatbots out there, such as ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Not much slower, but it's that kind of little bit of delay before it does something. So it's kind of noticeable if you do use other chatbots. That might be intentional, or the way it works, for example, or maybe it needs some reassurance in terms of the way that the technology works on these devices. I'm not sure. But that's just one thing I've noticed just when testing out so far on these devices. So the plan now over the next couple of weeks, I'll try out the Echo Show 21 and the other Echo devices in my house as well. Just naturally, see how I get on with them, see what it's like, compare them. I do use them day in, day out in terms of conversational stuff, or try to have conversations, but it's more ask a question, get a response, get an answer. This should be a lot better in terms of those conversational, context-aware, kind of adding questions on during the conversation, which hopefully will work really well. So in a couple of weeks, I'll probably release another video, just a little bit of a follow-up, just to confirm some more actual real usage. But I wanted to show it off, kind of first look, early access look at this new Alexa Plus, which is so far really impressive. It's a big jump from where they were on the Echo Show devices to where they are now. So as a heavy user of these devices, I am fairly impressed so far with what I've seen. So hopefully you've liked the video, or at least found it informative. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comment section why. Any questions about Alexa Plus, about these devices, the Echo Show 21, the Echo Show 15, 8 and 5, then drop the questions into the comment section. I will reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Huson DIY for more tech reviews, product reviews, DIY projects and much more, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.